This particular doll is called Mia. She is a character in a telenovela series, Rebelde. Mia is played by a Mexican actress known as Anahi. Here's her picture. She looks kind of close. Her face shape is a little different. Although in comparing the doll with how this actress and singer looks today, they do look fairly similar now. But you can see how they portrayed her in a prior release. This is the updated version that uses the Lina sculpt, one of my all-time favorite face sculpts. We're going to take a look at the packaging. Now, her packaging is a blister package. It's pretty easy to open. I like to save the plastic trays and use them to store things in, so I don't really throw the entire thing away. Does anyone else use the packaging for their own projects? All right, let's look at the face. Her eyes are incredibly large, similar to the character herself. Of course, the least favorite part about this face is the pixelation. The lips are incredibly dot matrixed, and her eyes as well. Eye color is beautiful. Overall, she still really looks beautiful, but if you're a real detail person, it's going to bug you. It's going to bug me, so I'm repainting her just a little bit for more definition. Let's take a look at her hair. Her hair is actually pretty nice. Apparently, it's saran. So if you're a hair texture person, you are probably going to be pleased. It doesn't really look that great out of the box, but it will style pretty well. It'll handle heat pretty well. The bangs are much shorter than the promotional doll, as you can see in the picture here, but they are decent, and it frames her star forehead tattoo pretty nicely. So if you're a fan of that, then it frames it well. Let's take a look at her clothes. Her jacket is nice. It's fairly plasticky in feel. It's a little tight around the sleeves, so it's more difficult to get on and off of her hands. Can't take the hands off of Barbie dolls, so it's a challenge to do. The crest on the jacket is pretty nice. It has the name of the school, so if you're a fan of the show, that's a nice touch. The red is a vibrant color. The collar is sharp. The skirt is also fairly versatile if you can style it with other pieces. I really personally love the boots because, boots can go with everything. They're a little tight, but they have the slit up the side, so you can take them on and off relatively easily, hopefully without taking a foot off if you have an MTM, a made-to-move Barbie doll. The shirt is really nice, probably one of my favorite pieces because it can be styled in so many ways. It's a basic. It's a shrunken size, just like the blazer, so it really, of course, doesn't have a lot of options. If you want to put on a curvy doll, it's great for a petite or a standard body size. The tie was surprisingly difficult. If you don't have the wherewithal to fuss with a very tight knot for the tie, then you're in for a little bit of time spent on trying to untie that. I thought maybe it would be fastened with a snap or, hook and loop, something like that, but it's really just like a tie. So you get to practice your skills with tying a tie and untying it. So the pieces are relatively great for, other dolls. The body is the typical 5-point articulation, so it's like the fashionista type bodies. So as someone who really likes articulation, I needed to rebody her. I found that the yoga Barbie with the green top looks pretty close to her face. So I used that doll, and here she is. On the rebodying, her face is a little bit pinker than her body, but it's a fairly close match. So I'm pretty happy with this combination. And here's how I restyled her a little. I changed her lip color, made it more peachy, and styled her hair a little bit. I put her in more, relaxed clothing. I kept the top. I used rainbow high jeans and shoes from the BMR 1959 signature line. Let's take a look and see how Mia compares to another recent Lina Sculpt Barbie doll. This is the Signature Looks Barbie. They are somewhat similar. The Signature Looks has a paler skin tone. She has smaller eyes, thinner lips, and lighter blonde hair. Her face is not pixelated, and she also has a made-to-move body. So getting her is a definite no-brainer. I definitely really enjoy this doll in my collection. I also like this Mia doll, especially with some of the enhancements I've made. So I love the hair blend color for Mia. That's one of my favorite elements about this doll. So I intend to keep both in my collection. I think they're excellent representations ultimately of what you can do with this face sculpt, and they do look related, but they definitely do not look the same. So what do you think? Overall, I'm really happy to have her in my collection because she's one of my all-time favorite face sculpts. She's now at home with her relatives. I'll do a video on the Lina face sculpts that I have in my collection. And thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content for doll collectors and for videos that explore doll and toy shops around the world, including Tokyo. There are some stores in Tokyo that are absolutely amazing that as a fashion doll collector, I am sure you will also appreciate. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. See you next time.